Hi guys, Ivan and Susan here again from Vloggers on the Loose. Today we're in a suburb called Warwick. Now Warwick's about 16 kilometres north of the Perth CBD. We're actually at the Warwick Grove Shopping Centre. And Warwick's built over an area of 3.1 square kilometres, and it's got there's about 3,700 residents in the area. So this behind me is Warwick Grove Shopping Centre, with the major tenants in here being Coles, Woolworths, Kmart and Aldi. So a decent sized shopping centre, guys. And then you've got a massive amount of specialty shops in there also, and cafes and restaurants, the usual thing in a shopping centre. And on the outside here, because this is the outside of the shopping centre here, you've got a few other little shops over here. You've got a few fast food places over here, KFC over there. You've got a TAB over there for all your overseas, all our overseas subscribers. A TAB is a place where you can go into and have a bet on anything that moves, horses, sports, all sorts of stuff, soccer, football, what have you. And then you've got the Domino's Pizza there, which Domino's is a worldwide thing. There's a Hans Cafe over there, a few other places, an accountant over there. Warwick Grove Shopping Centre is a decent size, guys. It's got a Hoyt's cinema over there, cinema complex in there. We've got a whole lot of specialty type shops on the outside here. There's a Baskin Robbins, which is a worldwide ice creamery. So this here is the Hoyt Cinema Complex, guys. There's a Subway there, there's a Dome Cafe over there. And many years ago, the Warwick Arms Hotel used to be here, where this Hoyt's complex is, and these other little specialty shops is. Who remembers the Warwick Arms Hotel? And then it just changed to the Warwick Hotel. I spent too much of my hard-earned money in this damn hotel. Seriously, it was a good hotel though. Good bands used to play here at the old Warwick Hotel. Who remembers that? Let us know in the comments below, guys, if you remember the Warwick Hotel. And then they demolished that hotel, obviously, and built all this over here. And then they opened a little pub in there again, called MGM's. Now, I only went into MGM's probably a handful of times. And then they closed MGM's down, and that's it. Warwick does not have a local pub anymore. So I thought I'd just mention that, guys, since we're walking past the Warwick Hotel over here. So now we're in, just walking away from that shopping centre. So here we are, guys. This here is an old house here that's been developed into a business as a dentist surgery now. So it was an old house and they've turned it into a dental surgery. It's got your parking at the back and everything, so obviously on a big block in its day. And we'll take you through suburban Warwick, 16 kilometres north of the Perth CBD. So that shopping centre, guys, that we just came from, the Warwick Grove Shopping Centre, that was actually built in 1974. So a pretty old shopping centre. So there's a massive amount of natural bushland also, dividing the suburb and a major arterial road through the area called Wanneroo Road. So that bushland's been there for a long time, and it's just a natural bushland. You can walk through there. It's got pathways through it and all that type of thing. There's also a big sporting stadium in Warwick, and that's where they play a lot of indoor type sports like volleyball and netball and basketball and badminton. So guys, there's, what are these? These look like sort of units over here. They've obviously been built, it looks fairly new, so it's obviously been built recently. There's a nice little park across the road there. Check that out, that's very well maintained over there, that park. Here's some more units over here. There seems to be a lot of units going up in a lot of these areas over here. This looks a bit odd because look at this old house here. This is a real old house. Wow, that one looks really old. And then you got these brand new units over here. Another reasonably old house here. This block's been subdivided, guys, because there's another house behind that. So this here would have been the original house in front here, and then they got tired of looking after a big backyard, so they subdivided the block, made some money out of it, and built another house there, and maybe sold it off or gave it to a family member, who knows. There's a nice little house, got a nice little veranda in front there. Pretty cool. And then here's a new house over here going up. So obviously someone's invested quite a bit of money in this, because it's a nice looking double-story house here. They've obviously, you can see there was a house here, because this looks like some sort of a driveway. It used to be here before. Actually, there's a few. That's not one house, there's a couple of units over there. I think there's 2 units on that block. So another thing with the big blocks, a lot of people are subdividing that for some reason. I like a bit of space personally, so I like to have a decent sized block. There you go, quite impressed with that park. Quite a good little park, that. So what do you guys think of Warwick in Perth, Western Australia? 16 kilometres from the Perth CBD, north of the Perth CBD, like I said, and built on an area of 3.1 square kilometres. Check this house here. This isn't finished yet by the looks of it. There's still work to be done up top there, where that brickwork ends. It looks like something going on there. It's probably going to be some balustrading or something over there. But that's quite interesting. I don't mind that. The white paint with the darker brickwork in there. That looks quite good. See, these are units also, guys. There's a couple of units in there. And there's more units over here. More townhouse type things over here. Look at this. There's a lot of construction happening over here in Warwick. So it's a revitalisation of the area. Is that a word? I'm not sure. Look at the grass tree over there, guys. They've maintained that. They've kept that over there. That's good. That's because that grass tree would be probably about 30 years old. So they've kept that over there, smack bang in front of a window. But nevertheless, it looks good. Those townhouses don't look too bad, actually. See how what they've done again? They've boarded it all up where the windows are supposed to be. So they haven't put the glass in yet. Obviously, you've got some dickhead vandals coming through the area and smashing all the windows. So what they're doing these days Instead of putting the windows in, they're boarding it all up. And then afterwards, when the place is nearly finished, touch wood, these dickheads won't come through the area and smash the windows. Don't know why they do that. Something wrong with these young people today, seriously. I thought all this stuff with their mental illness was bullshit, but I'm beginning to think they are mentally disturbed to do something like that. Anyway, back to Warwick. So look at this house here. That's a real old type house. They've done the gardens all in rock. There's one grass tree over there, which looks fairly old, and a couple of little palm trees in there. It looks pretty. Yeah, it's different. But most of the houses here look quite neat, and all the gardens are quite well maintained over here. I am surprised, guys, with all the units. There's more units there. I am surprised with that, because the blocks in this area in Warwick, when the suburb first got developed in the 1970s, the blocks over here averaged about 700 square meters. So now a lot of people or developers have come in, knocked down bought the older houses, knocked them down and put 2 or 3 units on. And yeah, everyone's just living too close to each other. You know, way too close. But anyway, some people like that. Some people like that. I personally don't, because you can get some real dickhead neighbours. I won't go into that one. Here we go, in Warwick. So what do you guys think of Warwick so far? The shopping centre is good. We've been in there quite a few times, in that shopping centre. Like I said, I've spent too much money at the Warwick Hotel in my youth. But nevertheless, I had some fun. And a lot of good bands played over there. Who remembers all those good bands that used to play at the Warwick Hotel? The Warwick Hotel was one of those really big pubs they used to call sheep carriers in the day. They had quite a few of them in Perth, and they were massive pubs. And in the centre of that, in the centre of the actual pub at the Warwick Hotel, the DJ used to sit, but he used to have like spiral, if my memory serves me correctly, like a spiral staircase going up, and he used to be up there, the DJ. And yeah, yes, funny little setup up there. Anyway, I remember, I think this DJ used to drive a Rolls Royce. It was an old Rolls Royce, but nevertheless he drove a Rolls Royce. Pretty sure of that. And obviously the girls all thought he was rich. He probably was, who knows. So here's more of the older style houses over here, guys. These ones, they're all quite well maintained over here. I mean, there's 1 or 2, as you would understand, that are a bit run down, but that's in every area in Perth. Hey guys, so local schools in the area. There's only one primary school in this area, called Hawker Park Primary School, and there's one high school in the area called Warwick Senior High School. And of course the closest train station to Warwick is Warwick train station. It doesn't make sense to me, but anyway, of course it does. Warwick train station is the closest train station, and you'll get buses running in and out of this area to the train station and to various parts of different suburbs around the place. Not sure if you want to get into Perth CBD, best way to do it is hop on the train. I mean, you can go on a bus from Warwick Road, which I spoke about before, but why go on a bus when you can hop on a train? Much quicker, much nicer, and probably much safer. So, the housing in this area, guys, we have an issue. There was no houses for sale when I looked. All was either sold or under offer. And the cheapest block of land I saw was a 229 square metre block of land. And it's on a main road, on Warwick Road it is. 338A Warwick Road, so it's been subdivided. It's a small block, 229 square metres. And they won 249,000 Australian dollars for that. So quite a very small block of land, and yeah, I don't know if you guys think it's a good price or not, but that's what it is. So guys, the median price for a house in this area in Warwick, in Perth, Western Australia, is 675,000 Australian dollars. And the median price for a unit in this area is 380,000 Australian dollars. And the median price for a block of land in Warwick is 342,500 Australian dollars. So here we go. This one here, this house here, oops, nearly, I don't want to do that again. Nearly twisted my ankle again. So this house here is, you can't see the house, guys. It's got a big wall in front, but it's been painted very nicely. The wall's all neat. Everything's been done nicely over here. But have a look at this, guys, because something's been happening here with the look at the gap between the two houses. That's it. These are two different houses there, and look at the gap between them, because they've obviously subdivided one of these. Oh no, they wouldn't have subdivided. They've probably built on. Yeah, they built this garage over here. That's what they've done. That used to be the house there, so they've tacked this garage on. It looks very well done though, and it's right up against the other house. Here's an old house of the 1970s. Needs a lick of paint on the gutters and that. The roof looks very warped. Anyway, guys, we might wind it up over here on this suburb of Warwick in Perth, Western Australia. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.